Well, that's a good question. Already we're seeing a pretty broad adoption of converged WDM and OTN technologies and transport platforms today. A broad number of service providers are deploying these converged technologies to provide them a very much more flexible transport layer that can switch multiple service and multiple rates while also optimizing the capacity of their fiber optics networks. The next logical step is to start converging some packet processing functionality into the transport network. What we see in this area is essentially two phases for packet optical integration. One is integrating packet functions at the edge of the network, providing a seamless mapping of packet flows into ODU Flex type circuit technology. And then as a second step of this migration, we see packet technologies being integrated natively into the switching fabrics of these transport platforms. And the whole key to this whole integration evolution is to do so without compromising the density of the platform. So it makes logical sense, and service providers have told us that what they're seeking in these next generation platforms is not only the convergence of WDM optics with flexible OTN switching and protection capabilities, but ultimately the integration of core packet switching functions as well. That's a good question. So SDN, as you know, started off in the data center, providing the separation of control plane from forwarding plane, and enabling applications to essentially program the flows within data centers. And just recently, in the past several months, we started seeing SDN being implemented and developed for the transport layers. And what SDN for the transport layer involves is not only enabling a programmatic interface to program transport bandwidth services, but also enabling the right level of abstraction so that higher level applications don't need to know the very explicit details of the transport network. And central to the whole transport SDN solution is this logically centralized topology of multiple layers and multiple vendors, and what the types of business problems that transport SDN can help solve is enabling some automated provisioning processes across these multi-layer and multi-technology and multi-vendor platforms in a seamless fashion. And in the end, what carriers are looking for is not only the automation of some of these processes that are very much manual today, but also ultimately enabling cloud applications to directly program bandwidth services across these transport networks.